Today, we're going to break down this Sundar Pichai interview he did with Bloomberg. We got to do this for our World AI Forum. Want to understand, what is this guy's vision for AI?
Right. It's not every day we have the CEO of Google just,
Casually strolling around.
around campus, yeah.
Pondering the future while sipping on his coffee.
I know, right?
It's like getting a peek behind the curtain.
Behind the scenes.
Of one of the most influential people in AI.
Definitely.
And I thought it was interesting how he how he connected his childhood fascination with tech.
Right, like adding gears to his bicycle.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Right.
To his current belief in AI's power.
Yeah, to improve lives.
It's really highlights how these small advancements.
Small upgrades can have a huge impact later on.
Yeah.
And it's a good transition to that key moment.
Okay.
Remember when he just casually drops?
Drops what?
That Google has been AI first since 2016?
Oh, 2016 back then.
Back then, it's
almost easy to forget with all the noise now.
all the buzz, yeah, like it was nothing.
But that statement, that set the stage for everything happening today.
Yeah, it's like in a movie.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing, yeah. You don't realize it till later.
Exactly.
But okay, so they're AI first, right?
Yeah, so then why?
Why what?
Were they seemingly caught off guard by ChatGPT?
Well, they did invent the transformer.
I know, right? That's the irony.
Which powered the thing that's now
shaking things up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were they asleep at the wheel or what? Yeah. Were they napping?
What's the deal?
So he addresses that, I think.
Yeah, he does.
By talking about this long game strategy.
Right. Google's not interested in chasing every trend.
Oh.
They're all about deep research, the fundamentals.
Long-term
investment in AI.
Gotcha. So they're not freaking out.
Not panicking.
About every new tool that comes out.
Nope. Thinking bigger.
They're thinking bigger picture.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's something for the forum to think about too, right?
Absolutely. Are we just chasing fads?
Right.
Or are we investing in the real breakthroughs?
That's a good point.
$1 million question.
But, okay, let's bring it back down to,
Yeah, what about search?
What about good old Google search?
Everyone wants to know.
Are chatbots going to kill it?
Are we all out of jobs?
Is Google's revenue going to dry up?
Because if chatbots are just giving you the answers,
yeah, right.
Right there, boom, no more clicking on links.
Right, then what?
No more ads.
I think millions of viewers are really tuning in for this part.
Definitely on everyone's mind.
So did he reassure us at all?
He did.
Okay.
He thinks fundamentally people still want choice. People like to explore information, to see different perspectives.
Okay.
So it's not about AI replacing search.
Oh.
It's about AI enhancing search.
Okay, like a
super smart research assistant.
Helping you sift through everything.
Exactly.
Find what you actually need.
Find what you really need, yeah.
So not just one answer from a chatbot.
Not just one answer.
It's about AI helping us navigate the
information landscape.
That makes sense.
It's good news for the forum, too, by the way.
How so?
If search stays relevant, that means information access is still key.
Oh, right. Yeah, good point.
Our whole mission is based on that.
Okay, so crisis averted, search is going to be all right.
For now.
For now, right.
But there's a twist.
Oh, there's always a twist.
Remember the whole woke AI thing with Gemini? The images it was generating initially.
Yeah, sparked a lot of debate.
Huge debate about bias and fairness.
Which is something the forum is super concerned with, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's
front and center for us.
Huge, yeah.
We got to get this right.
So, what did Pichai say about all that?
Well, he called it a bug, straight up.
A bug?
Yeah, and emphasized that Google's committed to, To
what?
To getting this right,
yeah.
Especially for a global user base.
Makes sense.
Can't be building AI that only works for some people.
Right.
It's got to be for everyone.
It highlights a challenge, though, right?
Definitely.
I mean, how do we actually ensure these AI systems,
these incredibly powerful systems,
are developed responsibly?
Right, because it's not just about the tech itself.
Yeah, it's also about the values.
The principles guiding it.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Who decides what those values are?
Right. Is it companies?
Governments.
Is it a global group like us?
Yeah, that's a question with no easy answers.
Big questions.
But before we get too deep into the philosophy.
We could talk about that all day.
All day, yeah.
Let's get tangible.
Tangible. Okay, like what?
Hardware?
Hardware.
Right, yeah.
The nuts and bolts of AI.
Always got to have the hardware.
Literally.
So, what did Pichai have to say about that?
What's the future looking like?
Because, the forum's always thinking about this.
Always on our radar.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of hardware developers watching right now.
Eager to hear this part.
Yeah. So buckle up, folks, because
Things are about to get interesting.
this is where it gets good.
Pichai thinks smartphones are going to be huge.
Okay, for AI.
Yeah, like the main platform for AI innovation.
Makes sense. Everyone's got one.
They're already like extensions of ourselves, right?
Always with us.
Constantly collecting data,
Hacker.
getting more powerful.
It's kind of scary when you think about it.
It is, but also exciting.
Yeah, true. I mean,
They have the processing power, the sensors, everything. So you're saying instead of...
forget those clunky robots from sci-fi movies.
Oh.
We're talking AI that's almost invisible,
working in the background.
seamlessly integrated into our lives.
Okay, so what does that even look like?
Think about it. AI helping you navigate traffic, recommending the best restaurants,
Oh, okay.
personalizing your entertainment, keeping you healthy.
Like a super smart assistant.
Exactly, but it goes deeper than that.
Deeper how?
It's about choice, even in an AI-driven world.
What do you mean?
Pichai envisions AI helping us sift through all the information,
Yeah.
not by giving us one right answer,
Oh,
but by showing us different perspectives so
Oh.
we can make informed decisions.
so Google isn't trying to.
Like, no way. They're not creating an AI echo chamber.
Gotcha.
Everyone getting the same filtered view. No way.
That's good to hear.
Pichai emphasized diversity of thought, information.
Yeah.
That's music to the ears of the World AI Forum.
Absolutely. We're all about open dialogue.
Making sure AI benefits everyone, not just a select few.
Right. That's crucial.
Couldn't agree more.
Speaking of benefiting everyone,
Yeah.
let's circle back to that, the woke AI thing.
The Gemini controversy.
Yeah, that sparked a lot of debate about bias.
Huge issue. The forum's super concerned about it.
How do we make sure these systems are fair?
Impartial. That they don't make existing biases worse.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Pichai talked about having diverse teams building AI.
Makes sense. Different backgrounds, different perspectives.
If everyone looks and thinks the same,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss crucial blind spots.
It's like trying to,
Yeah, like building a car with only one engineer,
oh, okay.
you might end up with a vehicle that only goes forward.
Can't turn, can't stop.
Exactly. Diversity is key.
And that's something the forum's like really pushing for.
Absolutely.
But it's not just about who's building AI.
It's about the data, too.
With data.
Yeah, the data used to train these systems.
Oh, right.
If you feed it biased data.
You get biased results.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Makes sense.
So Pichai stressed developing techniques to identify and fix bias in the data itself.
Okay, so it's like an ongoing thing.
A constant process, always evolving.
No easy answers.
No.
No quick fix.
It's a challenge for the forum, for everyone in AI, really.
How do we do this responsibly?
Ethically, in a way that benefits humanity.
It's the million-dollar question.
The question we're all grappling with.
As AI keeps advancing, it's something to keep a close eye on.
Absolutely. We got to stay vigilant.
But let's shift gears for a sec.
Okay, where are we going now?
Let's talk about something that's really capturing people's imagination.
What's that?
Artificial General Intelligence, AGI.
Ah, AGI, the stuff of science fiction.
Machines as smart as humans, or even smarter.
Kind of mind-blowing to think about.
It is.
So, what did Pichai have to say about all that?
Did he give us a timeline for the robot overlords?
Well, I'm hoping not.
Not exactly, but he acknowledged that AGI is a complex concept.
Yeah, I mean, what even is general intelligence for a machine? It's a bit of a head-scratcher.
It is.
But that doesn't mean we should ignore it.
Right.
Pichai said Google's committed to making progress towards AGI,
Okay.
but in a bold and responsible way.
That phrase, again, it's like their motto.
What does it even mean?
What do you think it means?
I think it's about balancing two things.
What were those two things?
On one hand, pushing the boundaries of AI research,
Okay.
exploring the full potential of AGI, what it can really do.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, proceeding with caution,
Right. Got to be careful.
anticipating the risks, making sure AGI aligns with human values.
So it's not just about, like, rushing towards AGI.
Yep.
It's about taking a measured approach.
Thinking about the consequences.
And that's where the World AI Forum comes in, right?
Absolutely. We bring together experts from all over.
Yeah.
We can have these tough conversations, figure out the ethical guidelines.
Make sure AGI benefits everyone.
That's the goal.
It's a collaborative effort, a global conversation.
And we're all part of it.
Speaking of uncharted territory. Yeah. Let's talk about the inner workings of AI.
How these systems actually work.
Yeah. Will we ever really understand that?
Or will it always be a black box?
I think a lot of people are curious about this.
It's a question that's been around forever.
Yeah.
And Pichai had an interesting take on it.
Oh, what do you say?
He said even human intelligence is a mystery.
True.
We don't fully understand our own brains.
So why should AI be any different?
Exactly.
So instead of fearing the unknown,
We should embrace it.
see it as an opportunity to learn.
Maybe even to understand ourselves better.
That's a cool thought, using AI to, look inward.
It's mind-blowing.
It is. But before we get too philosophical here,
Right, let's bring it back down to earth.
back to reality.
There's something else the forum's probably thinking about.
What's that?
The future of Google itself.
Oh, yeah, with all this AI disruption.
Are they going to become a dinosaur?
Can they keep up with the startups, with Microsoft?
It's the elephant in the room.
It is, and
Yeah.
to his credit, Pichai addressed it.
He did.
He even quoted Andy Grove, "Only the paranoid survive."
So he knows Google needs to stay on its toes.
A little fear is good, right?
Keeps you innovating, keeps you from getting complacent.
Otherwise, you become the next Blockbuster.
Or Kodak, yeah.
Got in a flash.
But it's not just about fear, it's about adapting.
Being agile, embracing change.
And that's where Pichai's vision for AI is important.
How so?
He sees it as a fundamental shift, not just a new gadget.
Like the internet all over again.
Exactly, a whole new way of interacting with the world.
So Google needs to adapt to this new reality.
Embrace the potential of AI, but carefully.
Mitigate the risks. Be bold but responsible.
That's the key.
And that aligns with the World AI Forum's mission, right?
100%. We're all about bringing the best minds together
To figure this stuff out.
to shape the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
It's a collaborative effort, a global conversation.
And we're just getting started.
Okay, so we're back. Final part of our Pichai deep dive. Millions are still watching. They want to know how this all ends. So let's get to it. We were talking about Google. Could they become a dinosaur? Can they really keep up in this crazy AI world?
Yeah, it's a question everyone's thinking about, especially at the forum. And Pichai seems to get it. Remember that Andy Grove quote, "Only the paranoid survive."
So a little fear is a good thing. Keeps them on their toes.
I think so. You don't get to be a tech giant by sitting back and relaxing.
Makes sense. But it's not just about fear, right? It's about realizing that AI is, it's not just another gadget.
It's a whole new ballgame. It changes how we interact with everything, technology, information, the world itself even.
Like the internet, but bigger.
Maybe even bigger, yeah. And that's where Pichai's vision gets interesting, especially for the World AI Forum. He's talking about solving huge problems, climate change, disease, but doing it responsibly.
There's that phrase again, bold and responsible. It's like their AI mantra or something. But what does it actually mean in practice?
Well, think about AGI. It's not science fiction anymore. It's coming, and we got to be ready for it, not just the tech itself, but the ethical side, too.
Yeah, I bet millions of viewers are wondering, are robots going to take over? Did Pichai talk about that at all?
He didn't say anything about robot overlords, thankfully, but he did stress that developing AGI needs careful thought, making sure it aligns with human values.
Which brings us back to the World AI Forum, right? It's not just about building cool stuff. It's about guiding AI in the right direction.
Exactly. And it seems like Pichai agrees. He talked about global collaboration, open discussion, having ethical frameworks in place. He even suggested that AI, if we do it right, could help us understand ourselves better.
Whoa, that's a deep thought. Using AI to look inward, to figure out what it means to be human, it's almost poetic.
It is. It shows that AI isn't just about algorithms and data. It's about the big questions, the philosophical stuff. It could change what it means to be human.
So it's not just the forum that needs to think about this. It's everyone watching right now. AI is going to affect all of us. We all got to be part of shaping its future.
I totally agree. And I think that's a good place to wrap things up. Pichai's vision is ambitious, it's exciting, even a little scary at times, but it's definitely something to think about. It's a call to action for the World AI Forum and for everyone to approach AI responsibly, thoughtfully, with a sense of wonder even.
Well said. To all our millions of viewers out there, we hope this deep dive into Sundar Pichai's vision has gotten you thinking and maybe inspired you to get involved. Share your thoughts, connect with the forum, and let's build the future of AI together.